what's going on, guys? It's Max24, and January is over. We are now in the month of February. January just flew on by. It feels like yesterday that it was New Year's. But with a new month means a new haul video. I bought a decent amount of movies and books and action figure, pop figure things in the month of January, so we're going to go over everything that I bought. But before we can do that, please always remember to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys do. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I upload us on Twitter and TikTok, sometimes Facebook, barely Instagram. Follow me, subscribe to me here. And with that, let's get into the haul video. Make sure to let me know what you picked up in the month of February, because I want to know what you guys got. This shouldn't just be me telling you what I got. I want to know what you guys got or what you guys like for my collection. So we're going to start off first right away with the movies. The movies, I picked up a decent amount of new movies, some old movies, some were gifts from delayed Christmas parties, so it was a pretty great month. But first up, we got Last Night in Soho. This is the latest Edgar Wright movie, and it's a horror-ish movie, a horror supernatural thriller type movie, and I really enjoyed this, right? I enjoy everything Edgar Wright makes, but Last Night in Soho was just really good. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil it, but you should go check this out if you haven't, because it's just, it's amazing. Well, it's really good. I don't know if it's amazing, but it's really, really good. Then I picked up Malignant. I have not seen Malignant, but a lot of people are talking about Malignant, so I'm like, I'm going to pick it up because it's cheap and I'm going to check it out. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if it's going to be bad, but a lot of people are talking about it, so I'm excited to check it out. Then I picked up Unbreakable. This is the first movie in the M. Night Shyamalan trilogy of Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. I have not seen any of them, so I'm really excited to check this out. I was excited when they released Unbreakable on 4K, because I'm like, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to watch it, then I'm going to get Split, then I'm going to get Glass, and we'll see what it's like, alright? This is like a superhero type series, not Marvel or DC or anything like that. So I'm excited. I can't wait to check it out. Then I picked up Denis Villeneuve. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Villeneuve. I don't know. But Dune. His version of Dune. Dune Part 1. This movie was so good. Alright, it looked amazing. It was just amazing. I loved this movie so much, alright? I just can't shut up about this movie. Well, I don't really talk about the movie, but like, my mind can't shut up about this movie. It just looked phenomenal. So many big name actors in it. Interesting story. I'm so sad that we have to wait like a while for Part 2, because Part 1 was just so good. If you skipped out on Dune, I don't know what you're doing, especially if you're a science fiction fan, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. You should check out Dune, because Dune inspired Star Wars, so check out Dune. Then I picked up Wes Anderson's latest movie, The French Dispatch. I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I think it's one of the weakest of the Wes Anderson films, but I needed it for my Wes Anderson collection. I hadn't seen it before buying it, and I'm like, it's Wes Anderson. I like Wes Anderson, so I'm expecting to enjoy bits and pieces of this. I enjoyed the first half. I didn't really care about the second half. It's an interesting story. It's interesting ideas. If you like Wes Anderson, it's got the Wes Anderson motif and everything that Wes Anderson does, but it's not my cup of tea. Then I got the Dark Knight Trilogy in 4K. This is all three of the Dark Knight movies. Oh, they're backwards. This is all three of the Dark Knight movies. A phenomenal trilogy. Seriously, this is one of the best Batman stories ever put to screen. One of the best superhero movies ever put to screen. The Dark Knight is simply amazing. Batman Begins is a really good start, and The Dark Knight Rises is a really good end. But The Dark Knight is simply amazing. Seriously, I just love these movies. I will never stop watching these movies. Then I picked up Gremlins 2. This is, of course, the sequel to Gremlins. It's definitely not as good as Gremlins 1, but it's Gremlins, and Gizmo's cute, and everything about Gremlins is just adorable. So I like Gremlins 2. I don't like it as much as Gremlins 1, but I like it, especially the New York singing Gremlin. That's just great. Then I got Captain Phillips, probably one of Tom Hanks' favorite performances of mine. He just does an amazing job in this movie. Seriously, if you have not seen Captain Phillips, you need to see Captain Phillips, because you need to do yourself the service of watching Tom Hanks at his best. Seriously, this movie is just so good. It's a real life story, and Tom Hanks does a great job. All the actors do a great job. Go watch it. That is all the movies I picked up in the month of February. A decent amount, not a whole lot, but a decent amount. We're going to go on to the books now. And for books, I picked up 3 books. I picked up Star Wars Victory's Price. It's the third and final book in the Alphabet Squadron series. If you like Star Wars stories, if you like any stories about fighter pilots, about just flying around in X-Wings and stuff and going to war, then you should read the Alphabet Squadron series. There's 3 in the series, and that's all it is. It's a New Republic it's a New Republic squadron. They're just flying around on their ships and they're going to war. Seriously, it's got everything you like from a fighter squadron storyline, so you should read it. Then I picked up The Empire Strikes Back from a Certain Point of View. Now, this is the second of the From a Certain Point of View books they're doing. Now, what this is every 40th anniversary, they've done one for A New Hope, they did one for Empire Strikes Back, so they're definitely going to do one for Return of the Jedi when that 40th anniversary rolls around. But it's just a collection of short stories set during the time of Empire Strikes Back, alright? It has no connection to the movie. It is not a retelling of the story. No, it's just different stories set inside that timeline, alright? It could be the simplest stories of Max Rebo's band. It could be the simplest stories of just some man going to get milk. It's just little tiny stories, a bunch of short stories by all of these authors set in the time frame of Empire Strikes Back. And then for the books, finally, I got Star Wars: The High Republic: The Fallen Star, which is the third and final adult novel High Republic book for Phase 1 of the High Republic. I absolutely love the High Republic. Most everybody who has read it absolutely loves it. There's people on the internet that are like, oh my gosh, the High Republic's a failure. Oh my gosh, nobody cares about the High Republic. That couldn't be further from the truth. The High Republic is a phenomenal time frame for Star Wars. If you want to see the Jedi at their best, what they're supposed to be, you should read the High Republic. All 3 adult novels are great. All 3 young adult novels are pretty good. I have not read the children's novels, but this is just, I love it. And Phase 2 is going to be even further back. It's going to be like, I don't know, like 300 years before Phantom Menace. This is like 150 years before Phantom Menace, and then the Phase 2 is going to be like 300 years, and then I don't know what's going to happen from there, but seriously, I love the High Republic. You have to read the High Republic if you're a Star Wars fan. Those were all the books that I picked up. 3 Star Wars books. I'm a pretty simple man. I see Star Wars books. I buy Star Wars books. So now let's get on to the pop figures and action figures. That's right. I bought some non-pop figures this month. So first up, we got this guy. He's a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters Afterlife, holding a little lighter. It's a very detailed lighter. He's just adorable. All right, I could not say no to him. The entire mini Stay Puft Marshmallow line is just great. They're all super cute, and I love them. Then, because I absolutely am loving the Peacemaker series, I had to pick up Peacemaker, alright? I saw him, and I'm like, I need him. The Peacemaker show on HBO Max is so good. It's so good. Go check it out. First watch James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, and then watch Peacemaker, because they're both really good. And every episode of Peacemaker has an end credit scene. Remember that. And Peacemaker is one of the best intros to a superhero project that I've ever seen. Then I picked up a couple action figures, and I really like these action figures. We got Tiny Tina from Borderlands. This is our Borderlands 3 look. It's just a really nicely detailed figure. She's got her backpack, she's got her little bunny, she's got everything. It's Tiny Tina, alright? How can you say no to Tiny Tina? Tiny Tina Wonderlands is coming out. I'm playing through all the Borderlands games again before that comes out, because I just love the Borderlands world, and Tiny Tina is just a great character. Then I picked up Lilith. It's another really detailed figure. Lilith is also from Borderlands. She's in the first Borderlands, and she's in every other Borderlands since then. This is her first Borderlands look. I love the Borderlands world. I love the Borderlands lore, and I love everything about it. But yeah, that's all I picked up for the month of January. Let me know what you picked up in the month of January. Let me know what I picked up that you want to come steal from me. Let me know all that. And don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, all that jazz, all that fun stuff us YouTubers tell you guys to do. Follow me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I upload most on Twitter and TikTok, sometimes Facebook, barely on Instagram. Follow me, subscribe to me here. And with that, I hope to see you in the next video.